What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys day number 21 in my 13th annual 31 Days of Horror, a series in which we watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October, leading right up to Halloween. And continuing with the 2024 films, I decided to review a film called Lake Caddo, or Caddo, Lake Caddo, from 2024, which is an HBO Max original. It is also produced by M. Night Shyamalan, of course, from Signs and The Sixth Sense, and later Split, Unbreakable, and his newest movie was Trap that came out this year. But he produces this one. And before I even get into the story, and like the film, this is going to be a very vague review because I feel like this movie is best served going in completely blank, because that's what I did. I literally knew nothing about it. I just knew that it just came out, and it was HBO, so I was like, it's probably got decent production, so let me check it out. And I ended up really loving it. So basically, it centers around a group of people on this lake, which is kind of like a swampy area, called Caddo Lake. And one of the characters we're following is like this younger dude, probably in his like 30s or something. And he is dealing with some recent trauma that happened in his family. And he is also like, he does like some salvaging on the lake and stuff, so he spends a lot of time on the lake. And we follow his story, and then we're also simultaneously following another story of a young girl who has a very difficult and tough relationship with her mother, who's a little bit like, seems like she had her at a young age, and she is pretty much left without like a father. She has like a stepfather. She has some pent up resentment about her father's death, or the sort of mystery behind who her father was. And she has a little stepsister, and the little stepsister ends up going missing on the lake, and the other girl, the older sister, feels very responsible for how it happened, and has a lot of guilt built up, and is spending a lot of her time looking for her missing sister, as well as the town. And there are a few other characters as well, but there's something weird about this lake. And you might think that it's going to be like a type of movie, which is what I was expecting, and it is not that type of movie. I don't even want to say the type because it might give some things away, but I was pleasantly surprised like where the story went. It is a film that slowly feeds you more and more the story, the history of this family, and like some tragedies that have happened at the lake, and yeah, the acting in this film is really good, by all the lead characters. It's very strong. Feels very realistic. The location, the lake is really good. The entire movie has like a dreary, like downbeat vibe to it, which is extremely like great texture to sort of with the film. You know, it comes off very much atmospheric, but in a way of like sort of like a depressing atmosphere, which just like ties in very well with the actual story and like what's happening in the movie. It's a film that, you know, as you're being told the story and you're learning more and more about these people, It's very rewarding, and the film's actually quite emotional at certain points too. I don't really know how to like quantify like the genre of film this is. I mean, it's mystery drama. There's a little horror in there. I'm not. A lot of people are calling it a horror film. It's just so unique and like different. And like, you know, it's really hard to like put it in a box. But it's definitely a very solid movie. One of my favorite watches of the year for sure. And yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but if you're curious about it, definitely check it out. It's very solid. Totally up my alley kind of movie, but I went ahead and gave it a 8.5 out of 10. Don't want to give away too much, so check the film out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.